Now that you've got a color scheme, it's time to find some fonts. I think it's really important to note that when you're inside Dreamweaver, inside your notes, and you go to apply a font to something and add a font family, for instance, to the header, which you don't need to do, I'm just showing this, you are limited to the fonts on your computer, okay? And there's specific font families that have been established for you. You can manage your fonts. You can type in the fonts that are available, but it's important to note that if, like, let's say you want to use the font Papyrus, if the font Papyrus is not available on your best friend's computer and they go to your website, they're not going to see Papyrus. So what's interesting is, probably 10 years ago, maybe 7 years ago, we were limited by the fonts that were installed on computers. But now what's really great is we can use fonts that aren't just on computers but are on the web. Because here's the deal. When somebody's coming to your website, they're obviously having an internet connection and are on the web. So not only can we do fonts, or not only can we load the web page, but we can load fonts that are web-based fonts. So if you search for Google Fonts, for instance, you're going to find that there is actually a web-based font of over 1,000 free licensed font families that you can use, that you can load into your website, and they will load on every computer because they're web-based. So when the website loads, the fonts load because they're all pulling from the web-based font. Google isn't the only one that has web-based fonts. There's plenty of others, but it's the one I always use because it's quick and easy, and you can quickly load it and get the code you need. So in Google Fonts, what we're going to do is you're going to look for a font family, or you're going to create a font family. A font family is where you combine multiple fonts that work together. So we're going to talk about fonts. And I wanted to show you this website so you can at least see what I'm talking about. But if you go to categories here, you're going to see there's serif, sans serif, display, handwriting, and monospace. And we're going to talk about what each of those are and why you pick them. And then you're going to create a font scheme for your website.